Hello, all you history lovers. My name is Stephanie Johnson-Toliver, and I'm president at the Black Heritage Society of Washington State. If this is Thursday, it is Throwback Thursday, my favorite day of the week. It's June. This is Black Music Appreciation Month. It was first created by Jimmy Carter in 1979 to celebrate the influence and cultural heritage of what is said to have had a powerful impact in shaping America's musical score. It's a month to honor Black musicians and contributors in the industry, both past and present. I want to take you down memory lane to a time when the music was everything to a teen on a Friday and Saturday night in Seattle during the mid-60s and early 70s. You just had to dance to the music, from the roll of the slow drag to the hip action of the bump and the motion of the hustle, showing off all of those moves that you copied from your favorites on Soul Train. Spinning vinyl at house parties was fun. I have to say, though, the lighting was rather dark, especially if the chaperones weren't in the room. Neighborhood haunts was the scene where you wanted to be seen, and if you were audacious enough, maybe try to pass for at least 18 years old in order to get inside of one of the adult cabarets while trying to avoid your parents' friends. Now, I don't know who would do that. I'm just saying it could have happened. The period of funk and soul was a special time in Seattle's music history. The bands and the music influenced your walk, your talk, your clothing, and your being. Years before Walkman, earbuds, Spotify, and Siri, you had to be present, and there was something about the vibration in the room that resonated all week long until the next weekend. The radio, KZAM, that became KYAC at 14th and East Madison, owned by Don Dudley, the first Black owner of a Seattle soul radio station, was our exposure to what was hot on the charts and the Black artists we loved. Remembering the DJs, Bob Summarize, Frank P. Barrow, Robert L. Scott, Robert Nesbitt, and recalling that Vivian Phillips spent time there after earning a radio operator's license that catapulted her into a successful career in communications. Of course, there were Central District record stores that nurtured our need to buy 45s and play at home on our turntables. Early on and into the 60s was Bob Summarize's World of Music on South Jackson and the Little Record Mart that was first on about 22nd and Madison, and then purchased by Jay Schaefer. As the original owner was retiring, he moved it to the lower Madison Valley. Members of the funk and soul bands of the time were barely recognizable by day as they took on their funky personas by night. That included all kinds of shiny and polyester. The hair was big, the pants were bell-bottom, and the skirts were short. Who were these bands? Naming a few: Cold, Bold, and Together, Robbie Hill's Family Affair, Cookin Bag, Black and White Affair. A neighborhood favorite was the Noblemen. And good Lord, who can forget Ronnie Buford on the Hammond B3? Earl Thomas's vocals and Michael Mitchell, James Brown all day long. Truly a throwback that will make you smile, bob your head, and move your feet is Weedle's Groove, a collection of hits by Seattle's best funk and soul bands of the 60s and 70s. It was released in 2004. It's timeless and will never get old. Appreciate Black music this month. But believe me when I say, Black music is more than a month.